What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Kenwan here, and I cannot believe, actually, I can believe that they removed the dislike button. It really doesn't surprise me, but it kind of just shows how soft the world is getting in a way. I mean, I understand why they're doing it. I mean, many other social medias don't have a dislike button. You got, TikTok, Instagram. No, they're not the only ones, but they don't have dislike buttons. And I kind of understand that, but I feel like YouTube is kind of in its own little category because there's a lot of content creators on YouTube that is a lot different than, say, something you'd make on TikTok or Instagram. Any 5-year-old can go on TikTok or Instagram and upload a meme or a quick little video. I understand why they don't have dislikes, because I feel like those are also a lot more toxic platforms, and people would be disliked a lot more, and people would be targeted a lot more. But the thing about YouTube is people make serious livings off YouTube. Like, a lot of people do it for their job. A lot of people put a lot of time and effort into their content, and a lot of people have different things they do. There's anything you can think of is on YouTube. Somebody's making a living off, uploading music, uploading games, talking about games, just doing whatever, they want for their channel. So I feel like YouTube is kind of in its own little separate category from, let's say, Instagram or TikTok. And I feel like the dislike button and like button is kind of crucial because people, if a video deserves a lot of dislikes, it's going to get a lot of dislikes. I feel like YouTube is kind of catering to a couple of people that don't like the dislike button. The feedback has definitely not been as positive as I'm sure they thought it would be. Many people want the dislike button for a reason, because it shows mostly the quality of your video. People don't really just go around disliking things just to dislike them. I mean, if you're a genuine person, you make genuine content, then there's not going to be too many people that are going to just spam, dislikes on your video. I could definitely see that on, let's say, Instagram or TikTok. So I definitely don't really agree with it, but I kind of understand what they're doing it for, and they're trying to cater to a lot of other people. Like I said, the world's just getting softer every year, so things like this do not surprise me in the slightest. I mean, like I said, I'm surprised they haven't done it sooner. Now, the creator of the video will actually be able to see the amount of dislikes. The people viewing the video just won't be able to. But I really like to be able to see the dislikes, because if I click on a video and it has 5 times more dislikes than it has likes, then I'm probably going to look at that video and be like, maybe this isn't a video I want to watch. If all these people are disliking it, and vice versa, if I see a video that has 100,000 likes and 50 dislikes, then the odds of that video being something I would want to watch go up a lot. So I like the dislike button. I know some people out there don't, but I think many people on YouTube kind of agree with me here that the dislike button should definitely be here to stay on YouTube. Like I said, YouTube is kind of its own separate platform than many other social medias. Like I said, people make even movies on YouTube. Like, you can make really whatever, and there's a lot of really talented filmmakers that, like I said, make a living off YouTube. So I feel like that feedback is really crucial to not only the creator but just people viewing it. And they should have done, if people are getting disliked, attacked, then they definitely should do something for that. But I feel like just straight out just taking the dislike button away does not really solve the problem. But I feel like it's going to be one of these things that people are going to talk about for a week, and nobody's going to talk about it ever again, because, again, I mean, what can we really do, for one? And two, it's not the biggest deal. Like I said, I mean, the world is going to still go on if there's a dislike button on YouTube or not, but it just goes to show that the world is just going softer every day. And yeah, it's just crazy. I mean, at this point, it would not surprise me if the next step would be them removing comments. Like, at this point, if Instagram or TikTok remove comments because people were spamming meme comments all the time, it just wouldn't really surprise me. But I also feel like YouTube kind of went about this a little weird, because if it's either have a dislike button where everyone can see it and view it and interact with it, or don't have a dislike button at all. like I said, you go to other social medias like Instagram and TikTok, they don't have a dislike button like at all. So it should be either remove it completely if that's your goal, or have it where everyone can interact with it. I feel like this little bridge in the middle where there's a dislike button but nobody can really see it, I feel like it just doesn't make sense. It's just there to be there, just to say you have a dislike button. Like, I feel like just either remove it outright completely, or just have one that everyone can interact with, like it has been on YouTube ever since it was made. I mean, YouTube is no stranger to controversy. They've been making very controversial decisions for a long time now. I mean, YouTube and Twitch are definitely at the top of making very bad decisions. So anything that YouTube or Twitch does at this point does not surprise me in the slightest. But I did find this one as a surprise because the dislike button has been part of YouTube for so long at this point that I feel like, what's the point of removing it? Because like I said, you come out with an app like TikTok or Instagram that started out with, no like button, like especially like TikTok. It just did not start out with a dislike button at all. So that's, what the whole thing is, just based off likes and algorithm. But you got something like YouTube that I feel like it's a way bigger deal for somebody on YouTube to have a dislike button versus TikTok or Instagram, because like I said, you can be just anyone. You can be a 6-year-old kid. I know a lot of kids that upload memes or whatever they want on TikTok, Instagram. It doesn't take that long. It doesn't take that much time. It doesn't really even take that much skill, to be honest. But YouTube is a completely different story, I feel like. Like I said, you can really make yourself known on YouTube for being very skilled in something. You could play guitar. You could make content, you can talk over content, you can make funny things, there's just so many different things you can do, and it's just a lot more balanced platform that I feel like the dislike button just comes in handy. It just makes sense, and like I said, when people click on a video, they want to see the dislike to like ratio, because it's actually very important. Like I said, if a video is good, people are not going to just go out and dislike it. They're just not. Most people aren't even going to like or dislike a video. They're going to watch it, and they're not even going to comment, like, or dislike. They're just going to watch it. But for the few people that like and dislike, that is actually helpful feedback to whatever creator and whatever they're doing. And it lets them know if they like the video, they like the idea. There's even a lot of YouTubers that will say, okay, if I get this many likes or this many whatever, then I'll make another video of the series or whatever. So, I don't know. I understand why YouTube is doing it. I don't think many people agree with it. And I definitely do not think that they will change their minds. Like I said, YouTube does not really care about controversy. They kind of do whatever they want. I mean, they're making the racks every day anyway. They don't really care what other people think. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day.